Good evening, everybody. I would say sorry I'm late, but everybody should know by now I am habitually late. So I'm CMC. That's MCKD over there. What's your shout outs, buddy?
Well, shout out to my mom. She apparently is waiting in the old lobby here in the good old YouTube world. It's been a minute. I had to miss a week. Went up north with a certain special someone. Shout out to that certain special someone, aka the ones that make you smile. And had a good time. Shout out to my Northwoods peoples. But about it, really. I don't, nothing. We'll get into the vacation here in a little bit. But just, you come back from vacation, then you go to work, and it's like, oof, I gotta do more.
Right.
Oh, it's terrible. But yeah, just shout out to those people and shout out to those watching. Wherever you're at, welcome. What do you got, Corey?
Well, I'll give a shout out to, again, the ones that make you smile. Always a good time there. Always, let's see. Well, they just do things. Then obviously shout out to everybody here, and yeah, I think that's probably about it for me. So let's hear about this vacation. Did you find some Sasquatch, or what's going on here?
Now, we did not see anything that was unidentifiable. First off, great vacation. Went to Beefarama in Minoqua. First time being there. I drove through there last year, but first time being there. I actually planned to go there. And shout out to my driving partner. She found a different way in than I was planning on going. Got right in there, Corey. No traffic delay, nothing. Parked on a side road, walked across that bridge in Minoqua, and we were Beef-O-Rama-ing till the night came up. No, we didn't. We stayed there till about 12:30. I will recommend, though, for those going, if you want to get in there and kind of avoid some people, go early. Get your beef in. They had what do they have? Fucking what are those goddamn Bloody Marys? I did actually have a sip of her Bloody Mary. I'm sorry, I'm out on Bloody Marys. I mean, I'm well out before, but like it was the only thing we had to drink, so I just had a little sip. But the beef sandwiches were fantastic. Tried to find a shirt, and best on Facebook. Oh boy, YouTube isn't working. Oh boy. Well, welcome aboard, Beth. But yeah, it's basically they shut down the streets, and it's just kind of there's a craft fair. Found some kick-ass barbecue sauce up there. Bigfoot barbecue sauce is what it was called. Had to get some. It was really good. But yeah, it's just a good time. Little community festival sort of thing. They were saying they usually get like 10,000, but this year, since it was like 60-year anniversary, they're expecting like double that.
Nice.
Yeah. We were there, like I said, we left probably about 12:30, and by about 11:30 to noon, you kind of noticed like, this place is getting packed. So I don't know what the afternoon brought. They had singers and everything else, but it was a really good time. Got some cool pictures. Just a good time. Just a really good time. Fun. Went to Fibbers. Okay, for all you Northwoods people, Fibbers on Big St. Germain. Went there with my mom in May for the first time. Went there again. Saturday night, I had the prime ribs and chicken over on the other side. Absolutely amazing food. I don't know how they do it up there. But man, that place is really good. Went to PJ's Burger Barn. Shout out to Alex, best server on the planet. And DJ's in St. Germain, which is right across from where we were staying. We actually hit a deer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, driving my mom's minivan, right? Coming home from Fibbers Saturday night. Not far from where we were staying because Fibbers is only 5 minutes away anyway. And saw mom standing in the ditch, and then there was this little one, and the little one apparently didn't want to listen to mom. And he decided to hop, skip, and jump, play fucking hippity hop at the barber shop with my van. But I swerved, and it didn't really feel like anything. I drove maybe a half mile down, and Highway 70 was there, and I turned around, came back, parked on this road, and the deer was like in the middle of the road, in the middle of the lane. And I'm like, yeah, it's not moving. I'm like, yeah, fuck, but its head's up. I'm like, this is weird. So I called 911, and I said, yeah, I need somebody to dispatch, whatever. Okay, yeah, we'll send somebody out. You know, during that time, we're over there standing above. Beth's YouTube is working right now. Thank God for that, Beth. We're standing over this deer, and she drags the poor deer off the road. Like, it wasn't moving, but it was alert, or not necessarily alert, but it was awake. It was alive. And so drags him off the road, and she's petting the deer as I'm talking to the dispatcher. She's petting the deer. And so, all right, you know, I figured there was we can't do anything. The deer doesn't, you know, it's not moving. And so we go back, look at the van, and there's no damage. I'm like, what? And quickly it's becoming to me that this deer basically probably got a concussion. And I don't know how the deer world works with concussions and all that. So we just were getting in. I'm like, well, there's nothing we can do. And all of a sudden, you know, she's like, holy shit, look at that. The deer, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, just stands up. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, what is happening? We get out, and again, there were cars going up and down this road, but not when all of this was happening. Oh, Nichol is here. Oh, fuck. Nichol is here. Welcome, Nichol. So we get on there, and then of course the deer, like, instead of going away from the road, crosses the road, and it's like, no, buddy, come on, you know, you got to get out of the way. Well, it continues on its way, goes around the van, and the only flashlights we had were on our cell phone, so we couldn't see too much in there. And all of a sudden, it just stands there, and its ears are super alert, like it was kind of maybe looking for mom, but I don't know which way mom went. And it walks in the fucking forest. Haven't seen it since. So I called dispatch. I said, yeah, you can disregard that. And just as we were getting to Highway 70 again, we seen a sheriff's deputy do a U-ey at the intersection and go back where he came from. Well, they called him off. Yeah, I tell you, it was an adventure. And then the next day, we almost smoked another deer at like 11 in the afternoon. Like, what are you doing? Get off of the road. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of awesome memories made. It was great. Dog loved it. I loved it. She loved it. Had a good time all the way around.
Right on. You know, that giving the deer a concussion story kind of reminds me of, I think it was one of the times that I hit a deer with the Cobalt, as you would recall that vehicle.
Yeah.
I was leaving for work one morning. I'm barely like a quarter mile down the road, like just outside this window, essentially. And barely had the car up to speed. I was doing maybe 15 or 20. It was still dark yet. This buck just saunters right into the middle of the road. Doesn't even run. I hit the brakes, tap its shoulder. It falls on its ass and then picks its head up and looks at me like, the fuck you doing here? I got up and whoop, ran away.
Yeah, they are pretty damn resilient. I think that deer is going to be okay. It certainly was a smaller deer, but I think it just got its bell rung. to get up like that and just poof and then wander off. I'm glad because I've hit my share of deer. I've killed my few deer with my cars, all that throughout the years. It is what it is. In Wisconsin, it's just a way of life, but you fucking hate doing it, especially as a hunter. You hate to see them go out like that, but I'm glad it got up and ran off or whatever it did, but what an adventure. Now,
Right.
what about you, Corey? Did you see any Bigfoots wandering around this week doing what you do?
No. No Bigfoots,
Hmm.
which is
Oh,
unfortunate.
it is unfortunate. Also, Beth says the ghostini was not bad.
Yeah, and then, well, what she didn't tell you was that she had 2 White Claws before that. That
Ah,
just totally killed her.
you shouldn't be drinking them anyway, but she claims that's what you were drinking?
Oh yeah, I went through a 6-pack.
What flavor?
Black cherry.
Oh, man. White Claw McCann. Unbelievable.
Yeah, needless to say, the old Czech liver light was on most of the weekend.
Now,
So
that,
I
go
blew
ahead.
through a bunch of good boys on Friday night when I was out in Lisbon. So
Yeah, that'll go through you quicker than White Claws for sure.
oh yeah,
With
before I knew it, I'd already spent like $40 at the bar. I'm like, how the hell did I do that?
what good boy flavor though?
Oh shit, what was it? I think it was honestly it was the black raspberry iced tea.
Yeah, they got the Raz and then they got the blackberry one. The blackberry one's really good.
Yeah, it might have been that one.
If you know of any place or find it out, try the Lucky Dog raspberry. Dave Portnoy's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a better raspberry than Good Boys, in my opinion. That is really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Shit, we never even went over any order. What are we talking about now, Corey? Oh, hey,
Well,
wait a minute.
I was just gonna give a quick shout out here to another non-alcoholic brewer, Go Brewing. Found this little guy at festival today.
Hmm.
It's called the Sunshine State Tropical IPA.
God, I don't know if we
mango
sell that.
and peach.
Yeah, I don't know if we sell that at the store or not. That name, Go Brewing, does not sound familiar, but the Sunshine name or whatever, that does. So maybe it's a different flavor from the same brewing company.
Could be. I don't know. I just know it's good.
Yeah, Nichol's over here saying pineapple carbless. Now
Oh,
that
you
is
know what? I'm down for that.
yeah, that is our number one seller of carbless at the store. Maybe probably cranberries a little bit ahead of it, but definitely pineapple. I don't know if I've had pineapple carbless. I'm going away from all the sudsy things. It's just it don't work. My stomach says fuck off. So
right.
and the weird thing is I'll have an energy drink every morning and nothing's wrong. But if I have a soda or like a carbless or a White Claw, it's like, nah, you fucked up.
Ain't that
So
weird?
I give up. But apparently Nichol is pineapple car. She's gonna fight to the death. It looks like for pineapple carbless.
I mean,
And
fair enough.
poor Bess over here just puking up White Claw, which I feel you, Beth. I feel you. That cannot be good. Now wait a minute. What flavor did Beth have? Did she have the fucking?
We only carry one flavor, so it was black cherry.
One flavor.
The woman had no choice.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, Beth. Why are you doing payroll on a Sunday night at work? What are you doing? You're like the queen bee there. Like you don't do that stuff. Well, she says it was fucking nasty. No, I tend to agree with her on that.
Well, I mean, she expressed that many times throughout the night.
Well, then why weren't we drinking ghostinis earlier then?
I mean, that's her problem.
Yeah. Oh, so she doesn't have to come in early. But
I mean, she was just taking a power nap before this, so.
yeah, I mean, don't you have a company to do payroll? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let's piss off all the women and head right into the NFL talk.
Hey, let's get her done here. Now we've only got.
Now, why don't you pull
Yeah.
out your list for week 3? We'll go for that first.
Which one was that? Shit, you never told me I needed that.
It was in the preview.
Like, that's last week, right?
2 weeks ago. It was highlighted by the Green Bay Cleveland game.
Yeah, I gotta write these weeks on here. I got week 3 right here in my hand. You're lucky I keep this shit, Corey.
Perfect.
I don't even know. Hang on, let me go look at week 3 here.
Yeah, because I already know that one we already messed up because the Browns won.
Yeah, it was not a. Oof. Packers have had a doozy couple of weeks. A doozy.
Yeah, I mean, a frickin' tie, for crying out loud.
Okay, let's see. Colts, Titans. Colts win. Okay.
Yep.
Vikings beat the Bungles. Patriots lost to the fucking Steelers because they suck.
Yep.
Eagles beat the Rams. All right. Bucks.
Yep, got that.
Barely beat the fucking Jets. Commanders beat the Raiders. I picked the Raiders. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Everything, probably.
The Falcons lost 30-0 to the Panthers. That's impressive.
Yeah, that was an anomaly.
Yep. I got the Jags. Hey, okay, so the Chargers beat the fucking Broncos. Broncos come out and come back from the Eagles this week, but the Chargers lose to the fucking. I give up. Seahawks beat the Saints.
As it should be.
Bears did beat the Cowboys. Good.
Yeah, they did.
The Cardinals are a joke. Kyler Murray sucks dick. Chiefs beat the Giants. What a game. And why did I pick the Ravens over the Lions? They lost that one. Let's see.
Oh, no, I lost that one too, so.
I got 10 on the positive side, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 and 5, Corey.
I went 8 and 7 that week.
Woo! Hey, above 500, though.
Just barely.
Above 500. Boy, they're all ugly weeks at this point. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. Week 5 now. Seeing as we released our picks on Friday, let's just see what the hell we did.
Right now, I've got 2 games left, but right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 8 and 3 right now.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the scores right now. I'm pretty sure I took the Browns and they lost. I believe I took Indy. I want to say I took the Giants, so that puts me at 2 losses already. Took the Cowboys. I'm at 3 losses now because the Eagles lost. 4 losses because I'm pretty sure I picked the Dolphins. I want to say I took the Texans.
Yeah. Ooh, yep.
I think I took the Cardinals for that game. Titans won that, so that's what, 4 or 5 losses right there. Pretty sure I took the Bucks over the Sea Chickens. I know I took the Lions.
And fucking Chargers.
And I most likely took the Chargers, so I guess I got like 5 losses already.
I mean, the Bills should beat the Pats. I
just need the Bills and the Chiefs to win, and I'll be decent.
Yeah, this Bills Pats game could be 30-0 at half here, probably.
Well, it's 0-0 right now, so.
Well, hey, I just turned my head and I saw Drake May getting sacked, so that's we're and now we got a punt. Go Pats! Go Pats! Oh man, yeah, no, we're gonna be good next week here. Now we go Friday, so Friday we'll pick next week's. We got this. We're doing good though. We're doing good. Oh man, Beth's doing payroll. Unreal.
I know.
Where's Cohen? Is he making me eggs yet? Where is Cohen? What's next on the old topics there, Corey?
Let's hit the taste tests. So I know you only have like that one thing with the whiskey or whatever.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just hitting the bottom of the barrel on that foreign chip box that I had. So we're gonna do I'm gonna do 3 taste tests tonight. So we've got the lime, the garlic, complete with crying garlic emoji.
Oh man, that's gonna be really good.
And then I had to read the back for this one. This is the grilled pork.
Man.
So I'm going to do these in the order of what I think is going to be worst to what I think is going to be best.
Okay. They all sound okay to me, but if you don't like garlic, then maybe garlic's terrible for you. I don't know.
Anything meat flavored is highly questionable to me when it comes to potato chips.
Yeah, that's a valid point. That's a valid point.
So we're going to start off with the grilled pork. I'm already not impressed with the smell.
Oh.
It is a ripple chip, though. That is a big fucker, too. All right, down the hatch.
Give Corey the meat. Take it easy now. Good God. Uh-oh, Beth is not impressed with your chip sniffing ability, Corey.
Like, you can't just rip it open halfway and... Come on.
You gotta breathe it in.
Now, to be fair, I've never had pork rinds, but I imagine that's what this tastes like, and it's actually fucking good.
Okay.
So I would give the grilled pork probably a 7. Yeah, we'll go with a 7 on the grilled pork.
That's a solid number for most of the things we taste test here.
Right. So tell us about that new whiskey while I try to cleanse my palate.
You got her. So when we went to Minoqua, I wanted to buy one bottle at least of their Northern Waters bourbon because I've had their normal stuff. I think it's called like Jimmy's Room. It's just straight bourbon. It's good. It's really good. But you can't really find a lot of their other variety stuff here down this way. And so I got one called Copper's Run. It's got a little dog on the front of it. That's good, but I don't have that in this house right now. I have Poacher's Rye Whiskey. Again, from Northern Waters. A lot of the guys don't like rye. It's, it is what it is. I don't care if it tastes good. I'll say it, but I've had it already, obviously, but hey, we'll do a taste test because I will have another sip. It's actually pretty good. There's not a lot of kick. There's no kick to it. A little burn, a little spiciness to it, but nothing that you couldn't drink that again and again and again. It's really good. I've been impressed with Northern Waters. They do have this cherry almond. It's called like Fox Run or something like that.
Ooh.
Cherry almond whiskey up there, and I wanted to so bad, but I already bought 2 bottles. So I'm like,
you already blew through your whiskey budget.
Yeah. I'm like, I had 2. That's good. I'm good. And so maybe next time, certainly next time, I'll go. Hopefully, you can find a place that's like a hole in the wall that has it. I don't know. It's only like 21% or something like that, so it's low. So maybe there's a good flavor in there, not enough, the burn of the whiskey isn't there. I don't know. But we'll find out. Oh, and also on our trip, did make it to the Little Brown Jug.
I sure as shit hope so.
You fucking A right. We waltzed right in there, had a drink, looked at all the dollar bills.
Was she impressed?
You fucking A right. She loved the place. Loved it. So, yeah, it was a good time. We went there. Pine Knot Tavern in Saint Germain. Really good salads there. We had salad there one night. That was just awesome food. But yeah, that's it for my taste test here. What's your second potato chip?
We're doing the garlic.
I love the emoji, by the way. I mean,
oh, it's fantastic.
What's the smell though?
The smell's all right.
Okay.
All right, so got a healthy little chipperoo there. Down the hatch. Time for everybody's favorite line.
Yes.
Not the worst thing I ever put in my mouth. I'd say it's probably a 5.
Oh.
Like the flavor profile is like spot on perfect. So I like them, but I don't know if I would like them enough to buy them again.
Okay, how garlicky are they? Like potent or just kind of like, all right, yeah, it's garlic?
Kind of, it's garlic.
Okay. I'm a little disappointed that they're only a 5. I'm a garlic fan. And I mean the emoji, like maybe if they Nichol, we'll get there. Okay, garlic with the meat, that's coming up. Scully ain't here, at least he hasn't said anything yet, but like we got lime to go.
Uno mas.
Yeah, this one. I think I had those. I think I had the lime. Those were the fake Pringles I had.
Yeah.
And they were really good. They were actually really good. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, so 1 lime chip. Oh, yeah. Solid 8.
Yeah.
Now, to give the people what they want.
I mean, one of each, this is going to be impressive. This is either
the very rarely seen triple stack.
Yeah. It's either going to be like good or just like you won't even be able to tell the difference between the 3 flavors.
Well, first I got to find 3 suitable contenders here.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, why don't they just make all chips rigid or whatever the word is, ruffles, like, these things that aren't. Although
nobody's perfect.
Yeah, classic Lay's you'd have to keep in that form.
Right. Okay, so the layer of the stacking here is pork on the bottom, garlic in the middle, lime up top.
Ooh.
Let's fucking do it. Okay, you know what? Those flavors mesh together perfectly. It was almost like a pork sandwich with a light glaze of garlic.
Ooh.
So, like pork sandwich, maybe you did the lime in the pork when you were brining it, and then season it with the garlic. It's fucking perfect. Honestly, I would give that combo a 10.
Oh!
I'd give the combo a 10.
Woo!
Now, just for clarification, I'm going to do the garlic again to see if maybe, with all of this flavor profile swimming around in my own mouth, perhaps I go up from a 5. Okay, yeah, I can go up from a 5. I can call that a 6.5.
There we go. There we go. So we got a good combo going on up there.
Yeah, solid combo.
Dang. All I got's a stupid whiskey. Can't combine that with shit.
Well, I mean, you can combine that with fucking soda, but then you're going to ruin it.
Yeah, we don't, we just drink her straight. Little hint of ice. Little hint. Although if you go to Fibbers, they give you the old fucking giant ice cube, of course. Shout out.
Naturally.
Fucking A. It's a place to go.
Okay,
And then-
so in lieu of anything that happened last night that was spooky at OBI, apparently there was a little bit of activity upstairs. I didn't go up there this time only because there was one person on the tour and I figured I wasn't needed. Because I was just the helper or whatever. Shout out to Shelly, by the way, in case she's watching tonight. So in lieu of speaking on anything of that nature, I'm going to talk about UFO days in Belleville.
Yes.
Now, I believe, yes, it's actually still coming up. It's going to happen this month. Starts on Friday the 24th and goes through the 26th.
Wow.
So yeah, they do have it's kind of like a beefarama, but it's instead of beef themed, it's UFO themed. So let's see. Well, let's go through the series of events here. Friday the 24th, they're having a book sale at the library. 6 o'clock, they're having a haunted trail located on Oliver Trail by the high school. 6:30 to 7:30, Wisconsin UFOs Watch the Sky, presented by Chad Lewis at the library.
The man, Chad Lewis.
And also at 6:30, an outdoor movie, location and movie to be determined. Looks like there's more of the same happening the next day, although there is a little alien story time at the library. So I don't know, they must have some kid dressed up as an alien or something.
Parade. Holy cow.
And a parade, yep. And looks like a costume contest that night. So I mean, pretty standard small Midwest festival.
Well, they gotta have some sort of like craft fair, right?
It's without question.
Yeah. Oh, they got a whole bunch. Let me see if that barbecue sauce guy's here. Yeah, nothing there. Who knows? But dude, Chad Lewis is there. You gotta go see Chad Lewis.
Oh yeah, you almost have to.
Guy's the man.
So let's get into. So that's kind of a abridged version of Spooky Time, but
Oh wow. They got a whole shit ton of pictures from last year on there. Holy balls.
okay. So then we're gonna dive in real quick into the story of why they have UFO days in Belleville. The original story happened back in 1987 in January. It was a UFO sighting witnessed by a Belleville police officer and a Dane County sheriff's deputy. and it garnered national attention. And there's a whole video posted to this on the BellevilleWisconsin.com website. So just go to BellevilleWI.com/UFO and you'll get the video of the story, which includes an interview with Noah Voss, who I think is probably the Belleville police officer. So check that out, and you happen to be around Belleville the final weekend of the month, go see it, check it out. Maybe you'll see a UFO.
You never know. It ain't too far from me. I mean, it's probably...
It's like southern Dane County, so...
Yeah, I can't remember. Somewhere down in there for sure. Work with a guy from Belleville. I mean, it's got to be badass, though.
It'd be a nice little event, and I'm sure it's got to be worth it if Chad Lewis is going to be there.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Ain't messing around there.
Shit, no, you ain't. All right. Well,
that's weird. That Noah Voss can't be like the cop or anything, right? He's too young.
Well, I think that video is from back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, okay. He might be the guy. Yeah.
Just judging by how grainy the video thumbnail was.
Yeah. Look at it later on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah, and then one other quick spooky thing. Kevin and I have discussed this off air last week when it came out. But there was apparently a Bigfoot sighting near Wausau that somebody turned Moneymaker onto. And so I think that deserves something of a shout out, although details are scant. It's just known that it was spotted in the forest areas east of Wausau.
Yeah, and then one of them was like, it's down by, Milwaukee or wherever that one was. And he's like, oh, yeah, it might be the same one. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. It's just, come on. I know you're like, he's the guy or whatnot, but take it easy. Let's relax.
Focus on one thing at a time here.
Yeah, they're not going to travel 300 miles, Jesus Christ, in the span of a day. But it was, hey, Wausau, plenty of room for them to roam. They probably run fast. Okay, niche hole. Don't you have a clock to go watch? Unreal. Yeah, okay, so June 4th. Oh, here, what's this one? Chilton. That's where it was. Chilton. Wasn't it? Isn't it the same? I think that's the same one, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, but then May 26th, yeah, that's the one. Calumet County, so it's a little bit east of there, Yep. Ooh, Bigfoot. Let's see. Blackfoot, 8-foot, or black 8-foot creature, wood knocking and viewing footprints. Okay, where are the footprints? Warm night. They were, that's right. They were walking, two people walking down a road when they saw an 8-foot creature walk or crawl over the road.
Oh, so shit.
At night, if these two people don't really, let's just say
you're not familiar with wildlife.
Yeah, let's just say it's a bear, but okay, we'll move on from that. Yeah, shocked. Yeah. Nobody knows. Yeah. Ooh, she told the people who were taking the report, you don't want to find it. Okay. But that's all they got. Pretty generic. But you never know.
Standard Bigfoot report.
Yeah. Especially up there, at night when it's a bear, It's gonna be hard to decipher.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
mean, the knight is black, the bear is black, so it's gonna be tough. But if somebody swears by it, all right. But that is
Speaking of bears, we're gonna step out of Wisconsin here for a minute because up in Alaska, apparently they had Fat Bear Week, where people voted online to choose their favorite fat bear. And a bear named Chunk won it this year. They weren't even sure he was going to get fat because he had a broken jaw. He had finished in second the previous 3 years.
Well, thank God he won it. Hang on here. I'm going to Fat Bear Week here. Let's see what we got. Vote. Oh my God.
Yeah, one of the previous winners was a giant bear named Bear Force One. And he was a big fucker.
Yeah, what in the hell? It's crazy. Fat Bear.
Dude, that brought me so much unbridled joy last week.
Here's some pictures. Yep, Chunk won. Good for him. Oh yeah, his jaw is a little bit goofy.
Yeah, they don't know what happened, but they think he got in a fight with another male bear, and that male bear just absolutely beat the dog shit out of him, and somehow he's surviving.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like a big scar on his nose too. Could be. But good for him. Hey, he wins. Boom. Chunk. Fat Bear Week. I mean, you gotta love Alaska.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite things I saw on the internet.
Wait a minute. Click to watch Fat Bears live. Hang tight. We're clicking this.
Hell yeah, you are.
This is on explore.org. Oh man, we're watching the Katmai National Park. It says it's a live cam, and there's a big ass grizzly right there. All right. Well, hey, let's give it up for Chunk. Let's give it up for Chunk.
Attaboy, Chunk. Shout out, Chunk.
Perfect.
We love you, Chunk.
Hey, we appreciate fat bears here on the WIdiots. Absolutely. Now, what's up next?
Well, I can't believe we're really even moving this fast, but it's time to get into the Mount Rushmores.
Oh boy. Oh boy, what do we got here? Yeah, see this costume one, Corey, I don't have much, but
You got to figure that there's at least 3 that you did that you really liked when you were a kid. And then there's one that you probably wanted to do but could not for whatever reason, which is kind of the logic that I went on when I made my list.
see, now I just had to think back, and we always had, all I ever had was like the mask and with a little like rubberized string around it that goes around your ears of like different cartoon characters or whatever.
Okay, yep.
That's the only thing I ever fucking wore. It's the only thing I ever remember wearing. I didn't like make up my own costume or anything. But I figured out 4. So
All right, well, we'll kick it off with your number 4 then.
My number 4, and again, they're plastic masks. Hard to breathe out of since the nose holes were like, pinhead size half the time.
Right.
But I made it work. And my number 4 is good old Bugs Bunny.
Bingo.
Yep, just wore that around. Same old, same old.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the classic.
No.
Now, my number 4 is going to be one that I never did, but I wanted to. I just didn't have the resources. This would have been about 1997. Yeah, I would have been like 13. But given the time period and what was popular on TV at the time, I thought for sure I could have pulled it off if I had the opportunity, and that is Crow Sting. Like all I really needed was just trench coat, really. And pre 1999, that would have been fine to get and wear in a school.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I don't even remember seeing like that black and white mask.
Oh yeah.
I never
Yeah.
remember.
Okay, this actually tracks really well, given that I know the relationship here. Chris says that he was always a vampire. I always remember seeing the vampire get up from him, so this tracks. In the teenage years, yeah, yep. These girls were something different back in the day. Definitely imbibed in the lettuce, if you get what I mean.
Oh dear.
And they all let Chris borrow some clothes so that he could go as a girl one year. I mean, it did go over pretty well, so he had the hair for it too, so it was kind of weird. Okay, what is your number 3, my friend?
Oh fuck. I'm talking to Nicole over here, and she's wearing some princess fucking mask. I don't even. I tell you. Number 3. I don't. I think it was Fred. I think I remember Fred. Because I don't remember Barney, but it was the Fred Flintstone mask.
Okay.
Quality. Good old Fred. And also, we had, and my mom may actually still have some in the home. We had those little plastic Flintstone cups.
Oh yeah.
Had Fred, Bam Bam, and Pebbles, but I don't remember Barney.
Huh.
They're probably worth a little bit of money, but not like well used at this point. But
right.
Oh, they were cool. Cool little plastic cups. Number 3.
Yeah, my number 3 is actually a football player. Was pretty standard fare in early elementary school. The only football player costumes that unfortunately I had available to me, only because we couldn't find any Packer ones. This is at the height of the Cowboys dynasty in the early 90s, so I wound up going as Troy Aikman one year. I'll tell you what, though, that helmet was comfortable as hell. I could have gone around with that for a while.
Man, I was hoping you'd go with O.J. Simpson or something right there.
Oh, God.
Epic.
Yeah, that would have gone over real well after 94, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, my number 2, we're going to stick with the old masks and same line as Bugs Bunny, but my Daffy Duck mask.
Right on.
I mean, and that was a nice one because that big old bill just like, it was like sideways and it stuck out. It was just,
so hysterical.
Stupid. Just so dumb. But after good old Daffy Duck.
Yeah, so my number 2 is actually, this was probably about the only time I actually really wore a mask for Halloween. And I wore this for about 3 years in a row, I think, about middle school age. Went as kind of like a half-ass Grim Reaper. So it was like a skull mask with like the jacked up teeth and the little hood.
Mm-hmm.
It was all like one piece. And then I think there was a cape involved. And then I just had to wear like a black shirt and black pants.
Did you have the sickle?
No, I had an axe.
Oh, okay.
A double-headed axe. It was like, and it wasn't like the large one on the staff. It was like a nice, like long handled one. And then the head on it was like that big.
Oof.
Oh, outstanding. I think I let the boys borrow that and go whack each other in the face and the nuts with it when,
Jesus.
when we would have it at school. But
Jesus. Disgusting.
I mean, it was pretty well put together. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you don't have a sickle, a double-headed axe probably a good secondary backup for sure.
yeah, I'd say so.
For sure. Well, my number one, and I believe I wore this like multiple years. Good old Wile E. Coyote mask.
Oh, bingo.
He was the man. He was my boy back in the time. But I think I wore that a couple years at least. Probably got the most candy with that one for sure.
Oh, 100%. Okay, so my number one, this is going to be one that, takes me back to early elementary school. Shout out to my mom for this one because she was just an absolute magician. But she made me a whole Garfield costume. Like the fucking head, the bodysuit, the big ass feet, everything.
we need to see a picture of that next week.
If I can find it, I will.
We need a picture of that.
Yeah, if I can find it, I will. And if I can't, I know people that do have it, and I'm sure it will surface.
But who was John? Who went as John?
Nobody. I was just Garfield.
Man,
yeah, we didn't do like a family themed like deal. Because I know exactly who I would have cast as Odie, and she's not listening, so I could just say this. But Courtney, for all the goofy ass questions you ask, I'd put you in the Odie costume immediately.
Odie. Was there another cat on that show in time?
Nermal.
Yeah, Nermal.
Yep, Nermal, the world's cutest kitty cat. And then Garfield's girlfriend was Arlene.
I mean, we had it made, man. Garfield, and then of course Heathcliff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great shows. Man,
yep. The only problem with the year that costume was made was the Halloween where it was an absolute fucking monsoon outside.
Oh, it's brutal.
So this would have been about 94. The Packers played the Bears in like the NFL 75th anniversary uniforms.
Chris says he's tried winning Odie out of a claw machine, spent $5 and gave up. And this was last week. I mean, kudos for the dedication to get that Odie out, but man, they're tough. Them claw machines, man.
Oh, dude, those claw machines are rough.
Unless that sumbitch is sitting up there nice and pretty, good luck getting it.
Ugh. Exactly. If you got to dig, you're going to be spending some bones.
Yeah, but you got to do it for an Odie. I don't blame him for spending $5 on trying to get it. No. Nope. Well, that ends the costume talk, folks, and we will be seeing Corey McCann in the Garfield outfit picture here pretty quick. Pretty quick. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Which brings
we're going to have to do some digging.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you got to do her. Brings us to tonight's, whatever this is, casino
table games.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is our second Mount Rushmore of the week. We're going to probably wind up doing 2 Mount Rushmores as we progress through the month of October because we want to do some Halloween-themed ones. So that's why we got the childhood costumes out of the way today. As the weeks go on, we'll figure out what else we're going to do. But I'm sure there's going to be movies, probably adult costumes, whatever else we can come up with.
and you know, more football talk to piss off Nichol.
And one of these weeks, we got to talk the story of the Macho Man getting lost in Linden Station.
I don't know nothing about that, but God have mercy on that man's soul if that's true.
Well, I mean, it was the year that Keith was dressed as the Macho Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, is that the same year that I chalk outlined you?
That would have been like 3 weeks after that, because that was right around Thanksgiving.
God, I don't know what we were doing in Linden 3 weeks apart. Ugh, son of a bitch. Questionable choices is what we were doing.
Massively questionable choices. And being that now that Beth has actually experienced Mr. McCann in his element last night,
Oh no.
she is now well aware of just what kind of a bozo I am when I've been drinking. Pretty sure part of her stomach hurting this morning was from laughing.
Jeez. Well, or White Claw. I mean, it was predominantly White Claw.
Mostly White Claw.
Corey is a weirdo when he drinks. I mean, oh man. I mean, he can become Mr. McCann, and let me tell you, that Tim dude was insane.
Yeah, that was one of the other bartenders last night. Dude is a wee bit unhinged.
A wee bit. Oh man.
I mean, probably in the best way possible, but just a smidge on the unhinged scale there. All right, so we got to get into this Mount Rushmore of table games.
All right, I got it written down here, Corey. Boom.
All right.
Dos uno. All right, I'll start it.
Yeah, by all means.
Number 4, craps.
All right.
I mean, I don't necessarily play too much. I can try and understand it. I like taking a step back and just kind of watching it, trying to figure it out, but it's pretty cool of all the shit going on there.
Oh, yeah.
And shit, it takes up time at the casino where you don't have to spend a lot of money if you're just standing there watching these guys throw dice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But number 4 for me, craps.
All right, well, I think people are going to be starting to sense a theme with my list. So we're just going to start with my number 4 is 4-card poker. Now, I play this over at Ho Chunk when I go there, only because they don't have the next 2 in my list. So my card options are kind of limited because I don't like blackjack.
Ugh, amen.
But 4-card is interesting. Basically, you're given 5 cards, and you have to build the best poker hand out of 4 cards. Play that against the dealer, and you either win or you lose or you fold. You know, it's just one of those deals.
Do you get a switch out of any cards, or you just 5 is what you get?
I don't think there's a switch out if I remember right. It's been a while since I played, but I don't think there is.
Man, that'd be tough. That'd be tough. Because a lot of times you're going to get dog shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been times where I've sat at that table for 2 hours straight, didn't catch a card, and then finally, down to my last $20, finally hit a flush, or a straight flush, and next thing you know, all right, well, hey, we're back in the money. What is your number 3?
Numero 3, I will say it, even though you don't really see it too often. It is a variation of poker, which is getting the best 5-card hand. Omaha.
Oh, okay.
I like Omaha. You get 4 in your hand. You got to use 2 of them, and then there's 5 community cards. Figure out the best 5-card hand. Lot of variations. A lot of times you think you may have it's harder for me to figure out the best hand on Omaha in the given time frame than it is like Texas Hold'em. That's easy.
Right.
So it's all it's a little bit more, I guess, unhinged, if you will. But Omaha's a fun game because there are a ton of different variations where you go in and you're like, hey, I got a good hand, and then this guy's just beating the living piss out of you over here. But again, I don't, even when Ho Chunk had table poker, whatever you want to call it, a real dealer, let's put it that way.
Right.
I don't think they ran too much Omaha.
No, they're almost like straight Texas Hold'em.
Yeah. But Omaha's fun. It's fun to watch. Number 3, Omaha.
All right. My number 3, I actually have to go to Iowa for this one. I played this across the river over at the Q in Dubuque.
Mm-hmm.
They have probably one of my favorite poker games there. It's Ultimate Hold'em.
Oh.
So you get the standard 2 cards. You got the community cards, the river and the, whatever, the flop and wherever the fuck the other one is. Whatever the 3 layers are. I think the flop is the first 3 and then the turn and then the river. That's it. Yeah. But actually, the old man and I sat down at the Ultimate Hold'em table at the Q there one time, or it was either the Q or the Riverboat in Marquette. I can't remember which, but we sat at that Ultimate Hold'em table, and we were just cleaning up. I mean, he was catching aces, I was catching straights and flushes. It was a sight to behold.
But do you know the difference between Ultimate and just regular Hold'em? I don't off the top of my head.
Oh, there's like bonus bets.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there's bonus bets, and it's not like it's not like a round where you're trying to beat the other people at the table. You're trying to just beat the dealer.
Yeah. See, the stupid thing is they take them out like just a basic no limit Hold'em game in a casino. Well, they take in the rake, which is what the casino takes in every hand, whatever it is.
Yep.
But they don't want to do it because it don't make them much money, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're spending money on food and drinks, you're not there. You aren't making them a lot of money just sitting there playing Texas Hold'em when there's a dealer on the other side. But it's sad.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate. I wish they'd bring it all back at Ho Chunk. That and the goddamn off-track betting.
That would be nice, but that ain't coming back.
No, same reason. There's no money in it. Okay. Yeah, my number dos. The good old roulette wheel. I mean, just spin that sucker. That one's pretty easy to understand-ish. I mean, it's all about odds, where you place it.
Yeah.
35 to 1, 2 to 1, whatever it is. It's pretty standard to catch on pretty quick. Can probably lose a whole shit ton of money in a whole quick lot of time. So that I don't like. But again, I put money down on that roulette wheel a couple times. But it's also fun to just kind of sit back and watch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Straight roulette.
Yeah, my number 2 is 3-card poker. So that's just the one where you get the 3 cards and hope to build the best hand out of that 3. I've had far better luck at 3-card poker than I ever have at 4-card or Ultimate. I know I've taken the tables at Ho Chunk for like $300-400, which is pretty nice considering most of the time I would always start out with like 20 or 50.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, welcome in, Liz.
Yeah, Liz is here. Yeah, I watched 3-card. I think I might have sat down a couple times and played it. Didn't win jack shit. And then there's what's the Mississippi fucking one?
Oh, there's Mississippi Stud.
Yeah. I played that a couple times too, and then that's a little bit more interesting, I think. But still, I don't think I won anything. But at least there's variations that you can play. But yeah, 3 cards pretty fun. Yeah, 3 cards pretty fun. My number one's just your standard old fucking Texas Hold'em. Easy to learn, easy to understand, easy to play for a very long time. If it's no limit, which is what a lot of guys probably prefer to play, you basically can control how much you win or lose. Yeah, you're going to get your ass handed to you on a bad beat every now and then, and it is going to fucking infuriate you. But that is just how it is on the old Texas Hold'em poker table. I've played limit when Ho Chunk used to have it, like their low limit table. That ain't for me. That everybody stays in, and then I got a flush at the end, and you lost out on everything because you had three of a kind. Like I hate that shit. I hated it. But yeah, I really wish they'd bring it back so I wouldn't have to drive around trying to find an actual poker dealer sitting behind a table.
Right.
Tried it at a couple friends' house. I don't know if anybody knows where there's a good, like, just nice, friendly, laid back fucking poker game. Let me know. But
might just have to start one.
I mean, that probably ain't a bad idea because that's easy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Texas Hold'em number one. What do you got?
My number one's roulette.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't mind sitting there for a while, and it for a while there, it got to where I knew which dealer I could win with at Ho Chunk. Back when they would have the games open all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just kind of sit over at a slot machine and watch and wait and see if there was like 2 or 3 particular ones that I knew their spin pattern. Which, breaking the fourth wall here, if you know their spin pattern, you can pretty well figure out, oh, hey, here's where the ball's going to land. Because they were super consistent. Like, if you watched on the digital board and it was showing what the hot numbers were, it's like, just keep your $5 on those hot numbers, because they're going to come up about every other spin. So, I would get upwards of, 500 to $1,000 just playing on that guy.
You got to do her.
Oh yeah. Okay, Mama Deal. I can tell you right now that I have done the video roulette. Typically, I would do that down at the riverboat over by Prairie du Chien.
God, video roulette. I just don't trust that stuff.
The one at the Marquette Riverboat, that one was actually pretty well tuned. And that one, there was one day that I just went on a heater on that machine and wound up walking away with like $3,000. So, I mean, it's doable, but you really have to be like on your game and focused.
Yeah. I barely like playing video poker because that's just, ugh.
Well, yeah.
Just does not work.
I mean, I've played around with it. I don't mind it. It's a nice substitution in case the actual tables aren't open.
Yeah.
But
you ever tried Keno?
Once or twice, but I can never get the good handle on it.
Yeah, it's you just here, just start poking at numbers, and then here they come. Fucking A.
Yeah, it's almost like bingo and amphetamines.
Yeah. Man, oh man, roulette, Texas Hold'em. Where's the nearest place that has Texas Hold'em on it with a real table and a real dealer?
Oh, dude, you gotta go a ways.
Yeah, my mom was just in Rockford, and she said they got it. I looked it up. I think they do. But dude, Rockford, shit.
Yeah, Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, gotta go there.
I
Like
don't.
your only other option really in the Midwest that I'm aware of is like Central Iowa. 'Cause there's a few of the casinos down that way that still have the Texas Hold'em tournaments. As I follow
Yeah,
their page on Facebook.
the ones in Dubuque don't.
If they do, they're well hidden.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Um, but
There's one.
I know that the Mid States Poker Tour basically runs through Iowa. So
I thought there was one at a like. I'm looking at it right now. The North Star What the fuck is this?
Mohican North Star or whatever.
Yeah, I thought maybe they had something there, but I don't know. My internet's asking me for some sort of fucking username. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if they got it up there or not.
They might. The only other option is actually where the old man's going at the end of the month. He's going to be going out to Deadwood. Of course,
Oh, there we go.
if you're going to an old west town, you better have poker there.
Yeah. Or Faro. Did you ever play Faro?
Oh, I've seen it in the westerns, but I've never had a chance to play it.
There, it was on. It's on Tombstone. That's what they play in Tombstone. And I don't know how. I think with the DV or something, I got this computer game that was Faro through like Tombstone, and so I installed it back in the day. Dude, that's a fun game once you get the hang of it. That's a really fun game. But I know there's no casino that plays it anymore. Like
No.
no. But yeah, it is. I think you are pretty much correct, because I have looked at a lot of casinos in Wisconsin, and none of them play like real people dealing poker anymore, which is
Right.
sad. That's sad. I
It
mean,
really is.
You got 10,000 blackjack tables, but not one fucking poker table. Go play your blackjack somewhere else. I'm not interested.
Yeah, the odds are certainly not in your favor on that game.
No. Mine. I think blackjack's pretty fucking boring.
Oh yeah.
I mean that is. Oh, we got to get to 21. What do you got? 8. Okay. Like, there's no. You don't have to think at all with that game. And if y'all know me, you know I'm a super smart individual, so I prefer a little bit of a brainiac brain teaser when I'm playing.
Now Liz is cultured. She has been to Deadwood.
Mm.
As have I.
Oh.
Fun town. Definitely go out there and check it out. You know, have a good time out there.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm talking to my mom. Have you been to Deadwood? She may have been out there on a gambling trip. See what she says here.
Well,
I
she
don't
says,
know.
"Good Lord."
Well, who knows? I thought she went out, like, there was a Wild West gambling trip, bus trip, and they stopped at all these cities, and I think it was a few years ago, and I thought one of them was Deadwood. Yep, she's
Oh,
been
she
there.
says yes.
She been there. And of course, Big and Rich. You Can Bury Me on Deadwood Mountain. Great song.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Cohen loves blackjack. Well, Beth, me and Corey are going to take Cohen into Ho Chunk pretty quick, because he needs to learn that game is very boring. Ish. Like we gotta teach him. Me and Corey will come over and we'll have a Texas Hold'em party. We're gonna teach that kid real world skills. Because guess what? When he gets in that dorm room and he's like, "Hey guys, you want to play blackjack?" No one's gonna want to play blackjack. But if he says, "Hey, you guys playing Hold'em?" Dollar bills, y'all. He's gonna have his little green hat, green see-through brimmed hat. Big old cigar. He's ready. He'll be ready. Video blackjack? No, just don't. No, don't play any blackjack, I think is what I'm going for. I can't imagine. Oh Lord, Beth, he is going to be like the Warren Buffett of that dorm floor, and it's gonna be he'll be like, all right, cool, I'm making money scheming these kids who don't know any better, dealing blackjack out of my dorm room, or not blackjack, poker. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah,
Wait
I'd
a
say
minute.
so.
How old? We could get him ready by high school, Corey. We could get that. I mean, he'd be ready. It don't take much to learn. You just got to know what beats what. And remember, it's always a best of 5 cards. You just got to know what beats what. It's easy peasy.
Yeah, next thing you know, we'll be hearing about a gambling ring at Baraboo High School.
Well, we've heard everything else from that place. What's the difference?
I mean, that would be the least controversial thing that's happened there.
Exactly. He's 12. Corey, we got 3 years to teach that kid. Let's go. Hey, we're coming over, Beth. Cohen's going to make us eggs and sausage. Boom. We're going to teach him poker. Yes.
I don't know if we should be mentioning sausage to Beth at this point.
Oh, no.
This goes back to bartender Tim last night.
Oh.
Yikes.
I believe there may be a story there. Well, we have to have some sort of meat with our eggs, and it's breakfast time. What in the hell are we going to eat?
Bacon.
Ham?
Duh.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Yeah, but see, bacon's like more. It's all grease gets all over the place. Like just make sauce. I don't even need bacon. Come on, sausage before bacon. Sausage. Well, good.
Now,
Hey,
you want to keep the grease away. What you do is you wrap it in paper towel and stick that bitch in the microwave. Duh.
Yep. Hey, I have put an egg in a microwave for a minute on a paper plate, and it works fantastically.
The fact that you haven't set yourself on fire yet.
Never.
I don't know who allowed you to be an adult.
What has happened to you? Man, one night down at OBI, and Beth is like a fucking different human being. Nichol's over here going, yum, bacon grease. What the hell's it, Matt? You eat the fucking grease? Come on now. Air's getting a little thin up there up north, huh, Nichol? I mean, hey, bacon's good. I love it, but it better be crispy as fuck. Okay? It's got to be crispy as fuck.
Now, Liz, I gotta ask, what's the ew Corey for? What did I say? Because I've already forgotten.
I can't believe people aren't hopping on the sausage bandwagon.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there was that one time I almost set myself on fire. That's right, Liz.
It's fine. We've all almost set ourselves on fire. Nothing to it. But see, here's the thing. The microwave bacon, that's not getting crispy, though, right?
Oh, hell yeah, it is. I did mine yesterday for 4 minutes. You do 2 minutes on one side, flip it, 2 minutes on the other, perfectly crispy.
The nice thing is they got to have like a microwavable bacon by now in the freezer section or something, right?
Oh yeah, there's microwave bacon.
Yeah. No, I get my little, whether it's, hey, I just got some chicken sausage. That's actually not bad. So I get turkey, chicken, if I can find it, good stuff. 4 gotta have patties now. And look, I get it. People like links more than patties. Not this guy. I'm a patty guy. But
Well, thank God you're not a link guy.
amen to that. Amen to that. But man, you just get them in there, put them in the microwave for like a minute and a half, and you got like 4 of them, and they're so good. Like, I could probably, if the boxes came in like 50 patties, I think that'd be more sustainable. Because I could probably eat like 10 every day. But since they only come in a box of like 8, I kind of divide that up into 2 days.
Totally fair.
Cohen Gaming's here. Cohen Gaming. Cohen. Patties are fine, but never having links again. Boy, I am really interested in this story.
Why do I have a feeling that's Beth on Cohen's account?
Yeah, it is. It is. Now, we really need.
She confirms.
It's something, you know. We need to hear this story on why Beth is not having links ever again. At some point in time, we need to hear this. I can't wait. Because somehow it's tied to OBI and whoever this other guy. Holy hell! What a train wreck! What a train wreck! This show stinks. Jesus.
All right. Well, I don't know how much more off the rails we can get, but we're gonna go for a little bit of an extra section that went pretty well when I ran the show solo last week, so we're gonna do it again today. And this time it's Ask the Widiots almost anything.
Hit it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, hit us with your questions, whether it's entertainment, sports, anything you can think of, paranormal, all that good shit. Hit us up with your questions, and we will give you an answer. Whether it's the right one or not, who the hell knows, but we'll give you an answer.
What's going on at OBI next Saturday? Beth's already there.
Well, I guess you're going to have to come and find out.
Damn it. Now I got to look it up on Facebook.
Oh, I'm sure we're doing a pop-up event there, but Beth's probably just going to be there to tell you the story of why she can't have sausage links again.
Oh, I cannot wait. That's going to be, I love this story already. It's probably one of my favorite stories.
All right. We're going to start off with Liz's question right away. And she asks, what is the scariest thing you've seen paranormal-wise? So I will defer to you first, Kevin.
My short answer is nothing. I don't believe I've ever seen anything that I can't explain. Sat out in the woods plenty of times in the dark. Nothing. Been to places. Been to older homes. Nothing. Got nothing.
You know, I think for me, it was probably the one that spooked me out the most, but it wasn't like the scariest. Is when I was back when I was doing the soda stocking gig for Coca-Cola. Now I was at the Walmart in the Dells, which that's already a scary proposition as it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I was up in the racking pulling some stuff down. Now I'm like 10 feet in the air. The only other people in the back of that building are like 200 feet away one way or the other. And voices don't really carry all that well back in that back room. But as I was picking up a case of soda up on the top rack, all of a sudden, right there in my ear, I heard my name. And it was like right in my ear. Like somebody is right beside me. And I stopped and I looked around. The receiver was still wherever she was hiding. And the only other people in the building, like in the back of the building, were back over toward the manager's office. And it didn't sound like any of them because I knew who all was there that day. So I wouldn't say it was necessarily scary, but it was probably the thing that spooked me out the most. About the only other thing I would even consider close to that is when you're in a room of a known haunted location and you've been there enough to know the general vibe of the building, but when that vibe switches, like you can feel it and you just know, oh shit, I gotta go. Because I don't know if the small town paranormal guys are listening tonight, but if they are, they would know this one. This is in the basement of OBI. We were doing an Estes session downstairs in the basement, right by the pole. I think it was Wayne that had the headphones and the blindfold on. And we were just asking questions, going back and forth. Everything was going great. And then all of a sudden, Wayne heard through the headphones, "You better fucking stop." And everybody else in the room, we all just kind of looked at each other like, oh, well, then we got to go. So we tapped Wayne. We're like, dude, we got to go. Turned off all the lights, grabbed all our shit, got the hell out of there.
There you go.
Because the mood just shifted that quick.
Interesting. Looking at the Small Town Paranormal's YouTube page. Boba, is that the tea?
Yeah, I think that is. Nicole, I absolutely do not drink boba.
Like bubble tea, right? I've had it. Like, okay, cool. I don't know what it is. I think it's okay, but I certainly don't go out of my way to go find some. Candy Cloud, and what the fuck is Candy Cloud? Stop making me look shit up, Nicole. Do you know what the hell Candy Cloud is?
Not a clue, dude. That one was pointed directly at you.
Jesus, Candy Cloud. Only she would know dumb shit like this. Specialty drink cafe and coffee shop. Why am I being asked about this? What are you talking about? Nicole, put down the weed.
Oh, apparently she's going to go there.
Why? You're driving all the way down there, Nicole? Very suspicious. Let's see. University Ave. Okay. Menu. Let's go over their menu first for Nicole. Cotton candy dirty soda. I don't know what a dirty soda is, but I'm interested already because it says cotton candy. I see nothing but sugar all over this menu, and yeah, probably not for me. Which one are you gonna get, Nicole? Because they got a whole bunch of different options here. Ugh. Birthday cake. Whoa. Birthday cake soft, available layered or as a shake. I just dirty soda up here. Liz loves it. She's getting 4 at so basically this will be Nicole's last time with us. She's going to die of some sort of sugar induced thing when she goes to the boba cafe here, the Candy Cloud. Here, nutrition guide. Let's see this. Oh God.
Oh, that should be some good news.
Oh God. Okay, so let's just look specialty drinks. Okay, purple potion. That sounds good. Okay. We're just going to get an iced large purple potion. Okay, there's more than one carb in that motherfucker. Don't you lie to me. Let's see. Well, let's get it with whole milk. And we need full sweet. We're already at 73 carbs. Poof! What is a dirty soda? Somebody please tell me that so I don't have to Google it. I have no idea. Campus
All I know
area.
is that
My
stuff
mom
started.
knows where Candy Cloud is. Good Lord.
Oh, Liz got it.
Soda, whipped cream, and other. But I don't.
This is a thing that's like catching on so much so to the point that there's going to be a Mountain Dew dirty soda coming out within the next year. That Mountain Dew is actually going to be mass producing. It's going to be a vanilla flavor. And then there's one other one. I want to say it's either going to be Dr. Pepper or A&W is doing a dirty soda.
I did. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think. Oh God, I think it's Pepper. I think. But you're onto something there. Half and half. Okay, so Nichol says one's going to be a coffee one. So we're going to the nutritional facts again at Candy Cloud. Coffee, okay? I got a list here. Nichol, I'm going to guess you're a vanilla bean latte mother. And you're going to get it iced and you want that bitch large. I'm guessing. Tell me I'm wrong. So we're going here. Oh, Nichol, you want the whole works here. You're going whole milk for sure. No questions about it. Espresso shots. I don't know if she's into espresso. Nah, we're not going to do that. Regular sugar-free. She wants the whole works. We're at 66 carbs, so that's good. Boba, double it up. 130 carbs. 130 carbs. And it doesn't say how big the cup is. It just says large.
You'd about imagine it'd have to be about a 20 ounce.
Yeah, probably. So vanilla bean, obviously she's into that. Cold brew, she's probably into cold brew. Brown sugar shaken breve. I can't pronounce any of these. So. But hey, if you're driving all the way down to get that Candy Cloud, Nichol, hey, kudos to you. Tell us all about it when you get it.
Now, Liz just hit you with a line that she always hit me with. You gotta try it once before you say you truly don't like it.
I'll try the dirty soda. The problem is, how many of them are going to be in zero sugar?
You can make your own.
I don't know. I'm just going to drink my coconut water. That's really good, though. I mean, they got a little bit of everything here. Chai latte, gross. Peanut butter cup, though. They got some good flavors in the soft serve. Now, I don't know what, it's not ice cream, so I don't know what that is. Special purple potion, yep. Oh, hey, they even got food down there.
There you go.
Bacon, egg, and cheese melt. Okay. Cake pops. Donut bites. Garlic parm. Pretzel bites. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, whatever. I'm drinking carbs that day for sure. Now, wait a minute. They have multiple locations for this Candy Cloud. Oh, my God. There's more than one in Madison. There's two of them. Oh, my God. Oak Creek. Hey, Rockford. Corey, we can go to the casino and Candy Cloud in the same day.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I saw it on TikTok, she says. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Ooh, garlic nuts are good, though.
If you would have been a party to our conversation last night, you'd be laughing at the idea of garlic knots.
I mean, I can't eat them now, but they're not bad. Not bad. All right, who's got the next question? Who's up? Who's up? We know when. Wait, Nichol, when are you going to this? Answer that for me. When are you going? Garlic nuts at Walmart? God, they're probably terrible there.
Tater tot knots. That was part of our conversation last night.
Tater tots. Couple weeks. All right. So in a few weeks, you're going to come back and tell us all about it. Get it? Got it? Good. Hey, tater tots are amazing. Now, Corey, I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but imagine this.
All
What if
right.
Culver's had tater tots as a side?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
No, I don't think a human being on earth would be mad at that. Because I tell you what, I'd switch my French fries every fucking time to tater tots. And think they could have like their little like small order and then their giant family order, and they'll charge you $35 for it. But damn, those are probably going to be good tots.
I mean, I would still probably go to Monk's or the Dell's Distillery for my top dishes, but
What about the ones at OBI?
oh, they're fine, you know, if you don't mind waiting.
Well, Beth says they take an hour. And for
It
tots, what
that that
happened?
was that was a bit of an exaggeration. It was like 15, but that's just because they're doing them in the pizza oven.
Oh, but they look good. They sound good.
Oh, they're excellent.
Yeah, you got. I mean, you got to have tots, man. I just, man. Well, of course. See, here's the thing, right? Covels will probably charge you like $3 extra for getting tots, like they do everything else.
Right.
So that's a problem right then and there, because it's the same fucking potato you're getting your fries from. So don't come at me with that bullshit. But it would be an interesting twist, you know, because I hate the French fries there.
There we go. Now we got a question.
You know I do. I mean, you got to have a special pocket for your tots at all times.
And that's the one you always make sure you have all the lint cleaned out of first.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need the extra seasoning.
Nope. You got to have room for tots.
Okay. Any questions from anybody else?
Come on, you all got questions. Somebody's got a question. Nichol, you've been quiet. Spit out a question. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm not going to throw them in my purse. Weirdo.
And it's a fanny pack. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you ain't a kidding on that. You ain't a kidding on that. Fanny packs are coming back. For sure. No doubt about it. I don't know why they ever went away. That's bullshit. All them words, you know, Nichol, you can't come up with a question. Special pocket for my tots, man. I mean, the tater tots at the school lunch were never crispy enough.
No, they were always soggy.
Yeah, they were always soggy, and I didn't like that.
It's because they were oven cooked.
Yeah, true. Have you guys been ziplining? No. Will I ever be ziplining? No. Next question. I mean, Corey, what's your response?
No, never been ziplining, and much like Kevin, I most likely never will because I am deathly afraid of heights.
Not doing her.
Actually, it's not the heights so much that I'm afraid of, it's the falling that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of falling.
And, Corey, and there has been more than one occasion where something happens, ziplining or whatever, and someone has gotten like scraped on their leg with the ropes or whatever, and they got some sort of weird flesh-eating fucking disease thing. Look it up. Not doing it. Well,
There you go. Liz is coming with the heat.
Yeah.
Most embarrassing moment.
I'll be honest, I don't really get embarrassed. I don't give a shit most of the time. But there was an incident. I was in high school. Trying to think what year it would have been. Probably freshman. And everybody, it was lunchtime. Everybody was having lunch. And like, I was sitting with a couple of my friends, dicking around, and this one friend was annoying me or whatever. And I have no idea why or what. I have no idea. So I grabbed his milk like I was going to take it, and I squeezed too hard, and the fucking carton went all over this poor guy in back of me. Had
Oh,
no idea.
shit.
I had no idea who he was. I know who it is now, but I'm not friends with him. I never was or whatever. Dude, he had just sat there. He had chocolate milk all over the back of his shirt.
Oh.
I was like, oh, fuck. So, like, I'm looking around, like, what do we do? And some teacher must have seen it or whatever. And I got a detention.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know what I did. I just squeezed the carton. But I was just like, that moment, I was like, oh, fuck. But yeah, I don't really get embarrassed. It is what it is. Like, cool. Meh. But that's the number one thing that always pops in my head when people ask that. What about you?
Well, goes back to freshman year of high school. Not going to name names, but let's just say it involves me pouring my heart out in a letter and then getting it stomped on later that day. So
That happens.
Yep. Beth, you're mistaken. We have both peaked in the embarrassing situations department.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I won't. Like, meh, all right.
It's okay. Liz, the person in question regarding that letter and I are actually great friends now. So
Jamaica, ziplining.
Jamaica and ziplining.
Sounds terrible.
Was the rope at least made of hemp so you could get like a contact high?
Hopefully, right?
Of course, I don't know how that shit works, but
I mean, would you trust the safety inspection on them things in Jamaica?
oh yeah.
Oof.
There's a lot of things I would trust. There's a lot of things I would trust an island nation to do.
You know what I thought of?
But if it's Cletus down at the valley building a zip line out of 2 fucking beer coasters and a log chain, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna trust that.
No, that's coming to the Juneau County Fair next year, no doubt.
Oh, most likely. I mean, seeing as they don't get actual carnival rides there anymore.
It's been a minute. God. Juneau County. Where is the fucking Juneau County Fair?
Mauston.
Where have I ever been there? I don't know if I've ever been there.
I don't know that you have. I think it's a higher likelihood that you've been to the Elroy Fair.
The Elroy one, yeah. I met Riley out there because they were showing cows one year, a couple years maybe. Parasailing, get the fuck out of here, Nichol. What are you talking about? Lay off the weed.
Now, Nichol, the only way you're going to get this fat little bastard to fly is if I'm in a seatbelt in a tube that gets up to subsonic speeds as it takes off from an airport.
Yeah, would we do parasailing? No. Am I ever going to skydive? I guess if somebody puts me in an airplane, I'm already dead. and throws me out. Technically, I'm skydiving, but no.
Yeah, we're gonna weekend at Burnings you out of the back of a C-130.
That's the way to the door. Just chuck me. Or if I get
At least you
cremated.
won't feel it.
Right, yeah, if I get cremated and you take my urn and throw it out with a little parachute, is that technically fucking skydiving? It's pretty close. Would we do it? Beth, what are you doing? Are you still doing payroll? Beth, come in, Beth. Give him 6 white claws and he'll do anything.
Beth from the back
no.
with a steel chair.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that would be amazing if you're like, nope, we ain't doing it. And then we inject you with 6 white claws. Fucking parasite. Oh, man, have we ate raw meat? Oh, I mean, God, I'm trying to think if I think I'm pretty sure not like gobs of it, but like you just grab it and you eat it. Yeah. Hamburger, typically beef.
Oh, so you've technically done tiger meat.
Is that what they call it?
In some of the small towns around here, yeah. It's like a whole club.
Oh, God.
It's called the Tiger Meat Club.
Oh, nothing.
They just eat raw hamburger.
God. I'm good though, you know. I like it cooked, so I'll just have it cooked.
I've never eaten raw meat. I would say about the closest I've gotten, even though it is processed, so by nature it's cooked, would be Braunschweiger.
Yeah.
So that's just liver sausage.
Yeah, and I have never ate raw deer, oddly enough. I mean, it tastes so good cooked with different recipes. Why the fuck would I want to eat it raw?
Right. You know, the thing about deer meat or venison is the meat itself is flavored differently depending on where you get it.
True.
Or, you know, where it's taken.
True.
So I would argue that the flavor of a mule deer in Wyoming is probably better than a white-tailed deer in Wisconsin. And the only reason I say Wyoming is because there's a lot of wild sage out there. And the muleys will eat the sage. So that has to be probably some of the best wild game I've ever tasted.
Yeah, it depends on what the animal's eating in terms of their taste. I don't know if I've ever had like a Northwoods Wisconsin deer, but they're probably eating pine needles a lot versus, you know, down here they're eating corn, soybeans, whatever.
So the ones eating pine needles will taste like rail gin.
There you, oh God, Mr. Boston Gin. No. Oh no. Oh God. That cannot be good. That cannot be good.
Well, you know, you just heat it up in a microwave. You can call it a flaming pine.
Yeah, yeah. Now, Beth, are we sure it's 6 White Claws? Is it lower or higher, or is a 6 an average number here for Corey and his White Claws? Geez, 6 is a lot. Well, Nichol, lower. Oh, that says lower. Oh my. Oh my. I tell you what.
To be fair,
That's what we're going for.
I had a couple of drinks before she got there, so I was already pretty well limbered up. But
yeah, I mean,
those were beers,
right? So we got White Claws, sausage links, which apparently Beth can never eat again. to be fair. Never.
Yeah, just drive up with a white van that says free beer on the side. I'll hop in.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure that's how Liz would end me if it came to that.
What about free White Claws?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Free Good Boys?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, we're at we're kicking.
I would strap
the driver.
myself to the roof of the van at that point.
Yeah, we're kicking the driver out and just commandeering the vehicle, like Stone Cold with the Zamboni. I mean, puked on alcohol? Never. Come on, I'm better than that.
Let's see. Okay, so Nicole, are we gonna break this down into last time I puked on alcohol at home or in public?
Ooh.
I will await your response.
Cider Boys? Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's how we would trap Liz. Is just tell her there's free cider boys.
Cider Boys.
Okay, Nicole, the last time I puked in public from alcohol. Let's see, I want to say this was probably, it had been after the Motley Crue Poison concert at Fort McCoy.
Oh yeah.
Somebody allowed me to drive home.
What? You rode with? Didn't you ride with us?
No, I drove up there.
Oh,
Somebody allowed me to drive home. 'Cause I said I was good. Anytime you hear me say I'm good, I am absolutely not good. I got about a mile from the house, and I had to pull over, and I projectiled onto a stop sign.
Oh.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so nobody saw, but technically I was in public.
Dude, what that's still, well, Crew. It wasn't Crew though, it was Vince Neil solo. I think.
No, it was Crew.
Was it? Because okay, then Vince Neil played solo there some other time, but all he did
was like a couple years later, I think.
Yeah, all he did was play Motley Crue songs anyway. Dude, that had to have been almost 15 years, because that's when Tom was with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's close to goddamn 15 years ago, probably.
Yeah, that was the time that Keith tried to put me in the sharpshooter.
Yes, when we tailgated. I think that was the only time we ever tailgated at that fucking concert.
Yep.
Oh, back in the good old days.
And of course, Keith was drunk enough to forget that he only has one real leg, so trying to get me in the sharpshooter was an interesting proposition.
He had that little ass fucking grill, and of course, he's got like 10 fucking brats cooking at the same time, and oh my God. Unbelievable. Food I have puked on.
Oh,
fucking Scully ain't here, and he'd fucking know about fucking Famous Dave's brisket fucking dinner. Never again will I go this Famous Dave's, and that was, hang on, that was a while ago. Oh, what year would that have been? Oh, that's a minute ago. At 15 plus for that, give or take.
I was gonna say that may be before you met me.
That was in Owatonna, Minnesota. I was dating a girl who happened to be living in Minneapolis at the time. Met her down here. Went up there and wanted
because heaven forbid you go to a city.
Oh God, she lives in one of the fancier parts. I don't know. And I wanted to go to Owatonna because they had that Cabela's there. I just wanted to see another Cabela's. And there's the Cabela's there at the time was like this little like budding sort of shopping area-ish. Well, there's the Famous Days right there. And I'm like, oh, let's go eat at Famous Days. I had brisket that night. I had to go to the fucking ER. It was coming out of every orifice. I have no fucking idea what happened. It had to be. But all I could remember was when I was puking, I tasted fucking brisket. And I'm like, I will never eat at fucking Famous Days ever again, and I never fucking will.
Okay, so for me, it's technically not food, but we're going to go back to 2003. I've just graduated high school, but I'm on this Spanish club trip because it was going to be the only opportunity some of us had to go to Mexico City. So the trip would take us from Mexico City through Guadalajara and out to Puerto Vallarta. So we're starting in the center of the country, going out to the Pacific Ocean. Well, Mexico City was fine because that's, mostly easy. We were getting our food and our drinks in, kind of prepackaged situations, bottles of soda, things that were processed. And we got out and we're heading out toward Guadalajara. And I think we had to stop somewhere before we got to Guadalajara. And there was this nice little cantina restaurant. We all went in. And in that moment, I forgot the Spanish word for ice. Poor little Mexican woman come up and asked me if I wanted hielo with my soda. Hielo is ice. My dumbass said yes. By the next morning, everything was coming out of everywhere. I was making noises I didn't know I could make. The fun side effect, though, is that I lost about 20 pounds and I never looked better.
20 pounds. One event. Just.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was a fucking purge. Like, I survived on Pedialyte and bananas for about a day and a half. By the time we got out to Puerto Vallarta, I was fine. Mostly. Then Montezuma's decided to come back and hit me again on the flight home. So we flew out of Puerto Vallarta to Houston. That was fine. Houston to Chicago. The flight took just a little bit longer because we had to go around a storm front. So we had to fly, I think, had to loop over Tennessee.
Oh, Jesus.
Across Indiana and come in Chicago that way. So we had to fly over Midway to get to O'Hare. Well, about the time we were hitting approach at about like 15 to 20 minutes out, all of a sudden it hit again. And we went through turbulence as I'm on the airplane shitter. There's no seatbelts in the airplane bathroom, folks.
Oof.
I was bouncing around there. Blue shit was flying everywhere. And, I mean, I survived.
But you were like the Big Show in that movie Knucklehead on the bus.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Damn. No, I am thankful. My bowels when I flew were fine and dandy. I never had to poop on the plane. I peed just because I wanted to see what the toilets were like, but yeah, never had to poop.
The toilets are great.
And now Corey is banned from flying. Yeah.
Well, certainly not on Continental anymore, but Continental's no longer with us, so.
They went under because they had to clean the shitter so many times. Oh, God. Oh, man.
And that was before I started drinking.
Oh, Oh, man.
Now, I will tell you one other thing from that Mexico trip. It was probably one of the scariest things I'd ever seen, but it was not like paranormal related or anything like that. We were in Guadalajara, so I'm just like barely like surviving from the previous night. And we were walking from one place to another, and we were going past like the city park or whatever. And there was like a knockoff Rage Against the Machine band playing. And I just happened to look up at the right time, and that was when I saw the circle pit for the first time in my life. You know what a circle pit is, Kev?
I don't know if I want to know, but you're going to tell me.
I really am. So instead of like the regular mosh pit where you're just standing there and jumping with other people and maybe, punching somebody or, throwing somebody over your head or whatever. No, these motherfuckers, they'll form a circle, a human circle, like 3, 4, 5, 6 rows deep, and they'll just start running around in a circle. And then in the middle of the song, they will change directions, come back the other way. So if you're not well timed into everybody else, you're getting your ass trampled.
That sounds like a lovely way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it apparently has caught on at like Slipknot shows. So
Speaking of RATM, I might do that, Beth. Oh, let me think. No, she's gonna be working, so I might, but she will not. But we'll see. So Rage Against the Machine, when they came back on their reunion tour, they played at Alpine, and it was the fucking craziest. I don't even know how many hours I'd ever been on this earth. It's insane. So me and Riley met my friend Jason. Him and I think his wife at the time, they lived in Minneapolis. So they came halfway down ish, and I picked them up, Madison, wherever the fuck we picked them up at. And actually, I think they were at my house because like, what the hell, just coming to my house? Yeah, I think they came to my house. So we took them, drove them all in there, and I don't remember whose car we had, but it was raining that day. So Rage Against the Machine at Alpine, people are sliding down fucking Alpine. So you had to like make sure your knees didn't get fucking taken out. What a zoo it was. And I never really, I don't know if that was the first time I was at Alpine or not. I've only been there twice. I will never go back. But I think this might have been the second time because it took us 2.5 hours when it was done just to see concrete on our car again. I don't know if we were in the wrong line or what the fuck was happening, but I that was insane. So then drop off Riley in wherever the fuck I had to drop him off. I don't know if it was Boston or my house, whatever. But the old college camping trip is where I met Jason. We had to go all the way up to a town called Duxbury, Minnesota, and we just turned right around. So this concert's ending at whatever. And Duxbury, Minnesota is in the middle of fucking nowhere between Minneapolis and Duluth.
okay.
Almost by the Wisconsin border. I have been tired in my life, but I don't know if I've ever been that tired. But like, there's nothing we could do. We just kept going. Stopped to get gas. Boom, boom, boom. We got up there at like 7, 8 in the morning. And hey, ho hum. By fucking like 10:30, I was sleeping in my truck. That was exhausting. I would not recommend it. But I guess the gist of the story is don't go to Alpine Valley for anything. Ever.
Well, I mean, if you want to go see the ghost of Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Hey, I did see Aerosmith drive by in their bus when I saw them there.
See, there
So
you go.
that is the only positive thing I can say about Alpine. Okay, what happened to the questions? Where is everyone? Did they die? I hope not.
Let's see if we can get one more question squeezed out for the evening, then we'll call it a show.
One more question. Nicole's got to have some pukey question up her sleeve. There we go. Yeah, I mean,
we appreciate that.
Yeah, Nicole, I mean, this is what we're here for. We're just here for you guys, you know? This is all we do. By the way, the Patriots, last I looked, it is now on commercial, but last I looked, they were up 6-3, third quarter. Come on. You know, don't dick tease me here, boys. Either get your asses handed to you or get out of the way. Because I already know how it's gonna end. It's gonna be a close game, and then Josh Allen will do something silly, and then they'll kick a field goal and be like 12-12 or some shit. Ever get
Jesus
roofied?
Christ, Nicole.
Yeah, what in the fuck? Get roofied? Jesus.
No, I take my drinks to the bathroom with me. I know better.
Who in the fuck's gonna want to roofie me? Get out of here. Don't answer that.
Come on, we can get a better question than that.
Yeah, we're better than that, Mitchell. I don't know where you hang out at. Unreal. I mean, what is Beth doing? Payroll is done.
I think she got sick of us.
Unbelievable. Yeah. People are nuts. Yeah, including you. Fucking at the top of the list there, Nichol. Unbelievable.
All right. Well, while we're waiting to see if there's another question coming through, we'll do a little preview for next week. Gonna do another twofer on the Mount Rushmores. Some sort of Halloween theme, and then we'll figure out the theme for the other one. I don't know, probably a little bit of a return to Florida man versus Midwest guy. I actually will have the time to be looking stuff up now, so that'll be nice and easy. I'll do a little bit better job of trying to find a good spooky tale for you. And then I don't know, we might do another round of Ask the Widiots anything, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, but we get questions like, have we been roofied? Unbelievable. You're banned. Nichol and her crazy questions. Although, hey, it's a legit question, and technically it is Ask the Idiots anything or Widiots anything. So what do? You know?
Right.
I think Beth may have fallen asleep.
All right. Well, let's get one more question in. We'll call it a night. Do have one more shout out though. I am wearing the Beer World Orders shirt. So shout out to Beer City Bruiser. If you're out there. Former ROH star.
Man, where's Diamond Dave Damone at?
Yeah, he's still alive somewhere.
Appleton?
Yeah, their show's still going on strong. They're doing reaction content now. So shout out to the Bad Medicine crew there. Between Diamond Dave and Mason Quinn and
That's the one, yeah.
The Answer and Dave Bay. Great crew of humans there. Fantastic shit. Go check them out.
So in the meantime, the 2 minutes that I told you that it was 6-3, Buffalo scored a touchdown, so now it's 10-6.
Well, thank God for that.
Basically, what I'm seeing is I think we'll be lucky if we get past 10 points tonight. So
There we go.
Ooh.
Nicole's got a legit question.
Favorite play? I mean,
Light it up, big fella.
There's so many like sub portions, subcategories of places to eat. Because like obviously fast food's one, whereas your favorite sit down restaurant, you can't compare the two. I mean, favorite place to eat. Well, we can't give stuff away that we haven't talked about on a Mount Rushmore yet.
Right.
I mean, I'll just broaden it. Okay, so I've always been a McDonald's kid, always will be. Quite frankly, I don't care what's in their stuff. It's good. Give me a McDouble anytime. Arby's. I mean, Arby's is good. Roast beef always. Wendy's and BK. I love all that stuff, but like, I definitely do not go there as much as I used to when I was a kid. You just can't. Stop making it difficult, Kevin. Okay, Nicole.
As for my favorite place to eat, this is the time where I'm going to just like give shout outs to my local businesses because some of them do have pretty excellent stuff out there. So I'll give a shout out to Mickey's Body Shop. It was just Body Shop prior to that. The burgers there are excellent. I know Kevin's probably had a BS burger at some point, so he can confirm. And then shout out to Carter's Pub and Grill in New Lisbon as well. Just excellent food all around. I go there. If I'm going to go out for Friday night fish, I'm going there, and I'm getting the ahi tuna tacos. Just pan-seared tuna. It's perfect.
Yeah. And don't forget the Boondocks.
Yeah, but they don't. Well, I mean, they kind of have food there, but
the first time when Riley was with us, they had food.
True.
Yeah, but the like when your dad was out there, yeah, they didn't. I don't know. It must be whoever's working if they want to.
Yeah, depends on if they want to cook or not. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for that. I'm very much a bar food guy, so
yeah, I would much rather have like a dive bar devour that shit than anything else for sure. It's just better. I did have some barbecue pork tacos tonight at a place in Laval. And those were really freaking good.
Right on.
I mean,
oh shit! It looks like the Patriots just scored.
I know, I saw that. Of course, it was Ramondre Stevenson, and they should have fucking traded his ass long ago. Stop giving him the fucking ball. All he does is fumble. But anyway, he scored on that one, so go Pats.
Yeah, and that's good for my fantasy team, so I'll take it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay.
But yeah, and you know what? Speaking of McDoubles, I just found out a little bit of a hack about a week or two ago from the one that makes me smile. When she has a hankering for a Big Mac, she'll go and order a McDouble because she can't deal with the extra bread in the middle from the Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
It just annoys the shit out of her. So she'll get a McDouble and then add whatever's not on it, any of the toppings from the Big Mac. So the lettuce, the tomato, and the mac sauce.
I would. God, I think just the mac sauce would be all right for me. I don't need their lettuce. Certainly, I'm not going to have their fucking tomato, but there's always ways, especially if you go to the kiosk and order it yourself. You can
Oh yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. That's always nice. Yeah, ooh, I'm gonna have to do that next time I'm in there. Although I have the Great Value brand secret sauce in my
Right.
fridge, so I could just do that and try that. I don't know. Oh God, look at this. Nichol, I said dive bar with roofies and hang gliding. Nichol, sounds like a great time, Kevin. I'm sure it does. Jesus. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, Kev, are you available this coming Friday at 7:30?
I should be ready. I should be ready, willing, and able. In fact, I may even have a fresh fish fry in me.
Well, there you go.
Maybe.
All right, folks, on that note, we're going to leave it there for the night. We'll be back 7:30 Friday night. All kinds of fun and entertainment to come. We love most of you. Good night.
Deuces.